so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much.
Do not give in to any deceit. As our enemy is fighting tooth and nail to see that they stop us, we will continue to stand strong and stand firm. We will face them head on. No matter the angle they come from. They might come from east, from west, from north, from south. Whichever angle they are coming from to face us, we are going to face them head on. We'll face them head on. We can never, ever allow them. Every Biafran should wake up. Nigeria is not for you and will never be for you. Nigeria is not for you and will never be for you. It is much, much disturbing. It is much, much disturbing that when I hear certain statements that come, even from people, those that call themselves pastors, when you hear their statement, they say, at the same time, after making that statement, they will go back and begin to swallow their vomit. I begin to wonder, are these really Christians? Are these really Christians? Somebody will come and tell you that any foundation that is laid on falsehood can never stand. I had one of the pastors, one of the noisemakers, who claimed to be a pastor. He says it clean and clear that any foundation that is laid on falsehood can never succeed. That any foundation laid on lies can never succeed. They sing it like song in their churches. They sing it like song in their motivating speech. They sing it like song in their conventional media. They say it every day. But yet, they will turn around and begin to build on lies and on a faulty foundation. Why is it so difficult for people to understand? Why is it so difficult for these people who are pushing the agenda of one Nigeria to know that Nigeria is built on a faulty and fraudulent foundation? I didn't just say it. The informations there are in the open, in the public. Even citizens of the United Kingdom who participated in that fraud have come out to confess about it. It is not just Nigerians speaking. It is not just the Biafran people complaining. I am talking about British people themselves have come. People who participated in that fraud have come out to confess that yes, we made a mistake. Yes, what we did was fraudulent. And yet, you now that knows very well that building on a faulty foundation can never work. Building on a lie can never stand. And yet, you are there supporting a lie. I saw one of them say that we must be together. That no matter they want to separate us, because they want to separate us, nothing will make Nigeria not to be together. Nothing will not be. And this same pastor will tell you that a fraudulent foundation cannot stand. You can't build on a fraudulent foundation. This is how confused they are. People who cannot say the truth because of their self-interest. People who cannot say the truth because of fear. Because of fear. They cannot even look at the government in its face and tell the government to do the right thing. They are so scared. They are so scared to protect their empire. Out of all these who call themselves elites, the general overseers, the politicians, none of them can come and speak truth to the authority. They can never. It is always hiding themselves under one thing or the other, telling you half-truth to confuse you. But let me tell you, if you tell me a half-truth, it is a lie. I don't accept half-truth. It is either you are telling me the truth or you're lying. These are the two things. They are in two. Either you say the truth or you lie. You can't be lukewarm. Chukwu Okokabiyama said that if you're lukewarm, he will vomit you out. And that is how I vomit out every lukewarm information that you pass to me. When somebody is speaking, you must have to pay attention to where he's going, what his antecedent is. Just reason it within yourself. Somebody will come and tell you and swore that in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, that anything that is built on fraudulent foundation can never ever stand. That you can never build anything on lie and it will stand. That any foundation laid on lies will not stand. He will pray on it, he will talk on it, and people will say, Amen. After saying this, the same person will come and say, I support Nigeria. We must be together as Nigerians. We must grow Nigeria. Nigeria must succeed. Nigeria must grow. Are you not lying to yourself? Chukwu Okike Abiama cannot be mocked. Chukwu Okike Abiama cannot be played. His words are A and Amen. It is either you are hot or you are cold. You can't be lukewarm. Chukwu Okike Abiama say he will vomit you out. Now you see where the problem lies. The lie. And the more you continue to believe this lie, I mean the ordinary people, it doesn't matter if you're a Biafran or you're not a Biafran. It doesn't matter your location, your religion, or whoever you think, or whatever you believe in. It doesn't matter your own line of thought. As long as you continue to believe these lies and support these lies, you will never know peace. You will not. In that contraption, you cannot know peace. The insecurity will increase. The poverty will increase. The tribalistic war will increase. The dehumanization of the people will increase. Poverty will increase. There's no two ways about it. It is not. You don't wish those things away. You don't wish it away. You don't get it by wishful thinking. You just say, I wish this will happen. You don't get things by just wishing for it. You have to fight and work for it. Whatever you want to have or whatever you want to get, you must have to work towards it. You must have to do something about it and get it. You don't get things by wishing, just your wishful thinking, just that you wish and you have it. No, it doesn't work that way. You must have to work for something if you want to have it. You work for it and you get it. That is how the world functions. That is how the government of the world operates. And as long as you continue to support this lie, this fraud, this falsehood, things will never get better. It will get worse every day by day. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will open your mind and your heart. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will open your spirit to begin to see the truth when you have to. It doesn't matter how they try to deceive you, confuse you, manipulate you. You have the mind of your own. Biafrans have been pushed to the wall. If you are a Biafran today and you don't know, if you do not yet know that Nigeria is not for you, I don't know the way I'm going to tell it to you. If you're a Biafran today, you still expect somebody to come and tell you, beg you, or preach to you that Biafra is not for you. I can't help you. And if you are a one Nigerianist and you have not come to the truth, you have not come to the truth to realize that staying together is actually causing more damages. If you cannot tell your truth that the contraption called Nigeria, this forcing people together to be together, is causing more damage and will cause more damages than it has already, that means you're not telling yourself the truth. I have always said that the only people that cares about the citizens of that contraption called Nigeria are the people who are asking for this integration. They are the people who genuinely want peace. They are the people who genuinely want growth. They are the people who genuinely care about every citizen of that country. And that is why they are asking for a breakup. So that every region can grow at their own space, in their own speed. All this request that is causing this problem, there is nothing wrong with it. For those who want Sharia law to be on their own section, there is nothing wrong with operating a caliphate or having a Sharia law in your country. But it must be agreed by your people. Have your own country where nobody will challenge you. Let me tell you, in countries that are practicing Sharia law, there are still Biafrans there doing their businesses successfully, paying their tax diligently, traveling there diligently and coming back, even marrying in that areas. That is how it is. So there is nothing wrong in having your caliphate, but it must be where that is being acceptable. You cannot continue to pretend to be in a secular state, and in that secular state you have a certain area that is practicing Sharia law, where people will go to live a free life, and they lose their life because they are living their legitimate life. They lose their business and property because they are living a legitimate life. Such diversity is destructive. It's inhuman. You must not allow it. That is why we are asking for the end of it. Today you see our Oduduwa brothers telling the Igbo Biafrans to leave Lagos. And some say it's tout. It is not the word of the tout. This is the word of the elites in Yoruba land. So many of them, it might not be all of them, but so many of them key into this ideology. After all, you had an Oba in the last election, and Oba said it openly on video. Oba threatened a whole tribe that they will be pushed into the lagoon. What did you do? It was swept under the carpet. He was not cautioned. And in this time, the same thing was repeated. In fact, this time they didn't only say this, they practiced it, and they took life. And some will say, oh, it's out, it's politics. Such politics, you don't have the power of it. You must not play such politics. There's nothing wrong in protecting your land. Call it Yoruba land, Igbo land, Hausa land. There's nothing wrong in protecting your land. That is why we are calling for disintegration. When you disintegrate this country, when Biafrans go, they will have their own nation. When they visit you in Oduduwa land, you don't have to be afraid of them taking your land. You don't have to be afraid of them taking your land. Just like Biafrans are all over the world, they own properties and businesses all over the world. All countries of the world, Biafrans own properties and businesses. In the same vein, they will still come to Oduduwa land, invest, have properties, and do their businesses. But you won't be afraid that they are taking your land. The only reason why that propaganda of taking your land is having effect is because you force people into one contraption that they don't belong into. And everybody is seeing each other as a threat. Everybody is seeing each other as a threat because there's no boundary. But once you give that boundary, once there is a boundary, the Biafrans know their boundary. They know their own country. They know things they will do and things they will not do. The Oduduwas have their boundary. They know what they... Even Oduduwa can decide to say, you can live here, but you cannot be part of the election. We can give you citizenship, but you will not vote. They will decide this in their parliament, and they will say it out. You can't challenge that. It is their nation. They will decide. The Arewa people will decide their own. The Arewa people might say that, except you are a Muslim, they will not give you a paper. You don't have right to have, but you won't even marry their women. They can make it as a law. So whenever you are venturing into that area, you will know that this is an existing law. It's left for you to abide by the law or look for somewhere else to go. This is what we are asking for. Whatever you see or demanding online is not out of hatred. It is not out of hatred. In fact, Nigeria will know more peace after disintegration than ever. Nigeria will be much more peaceful, much more successful. There will be a healthy competition. A healthy competition. When you see your neighbor progressing, you'll be forced to progress. When you see your neighbor doing something, you're forced to do something. And I tell you, don't be scared of mineral resources. Every section of this country called Nigeria has mineral resources, more than enough to carry them along. Every section of that contraction have more than enough minerals to carry them through. The only thing is that the centralization of that zoological republic have made people lazy. It has made the government lazy, made the governors lazy, the president, whatever you can call them. They are all lazy. Nobody wants to explore. Nobody wants to put an effort. They all focus their attention on that very raw cash that has been buried on the ground in Biafra land. They want to just take it, sell it, and that's it. How long will you continue on that path? Even countries that have oil today are moving away from it, exploring other means, making exploit, engaging in all that provision of services. engaging in so many provision of services, not only in selling crude oil. Many countries today are providing services, including Saudi Arabia, you know. They provide services to other countries. But in the contraction called Nigeria, they all focus on that area where they can be able to steal, on that area where they can be able to perpetrate their evil, on that area where they can be able to showcase their evil heart. How long shall we continue on that path? How long? How long shall we continue on that path? Biafran people, my main concern is my own people, Biafran people. It is time for us to go home. It is right, and we are prepared to go. You can see our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, making wave everywhere. You can hate him for all I care, but as long as I know Master Simon Ekpa is doing exploit, Master Simon Ekpa is making difference, Master Simon Ekpa is making difference in all fronts. Master Simon Ekpa is creating things, he's building barriers, he's building bridges in all places. You saw him in meeting in Denmark, and so many other meetings he have attended, which you didn't see online. And I bet you more are to come. We are going home. In this 2023, every message I'm pushing here is to get your mind prepared. Every message I'm preaching on this very platform is to get your mind prepared. If you are a Biafran, is to get your mind prepared. If you're not a Biafran, get your mind prepared that Biafrans are living. Get over it. Don't worry yourself. Just get over it. If you are a Biafran, prepare yourself for going home. If you're not a Biafran, prepare your mind that Biafrans are living. And no man born of a woman can stop it. The time is due. Our Supreme Amazon Nandekan will join us definitely. You can't stop him anymore. No matter what the British are doing in their secret places, no matter their secret plans and whatever against him, it will not stand. This is the person that has been chosen by Chukwu Karma, and he has been working diligently to see that we get to where we are. And I tell you, Biafra is coming faster than you can ever imagine. I appreciate everybody that have joined us on this very platform today. If you are watching me from any part of Africa or any part of Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Russia, I thank you for joining. Please, I beg you, share this program to all platforms so that people can be able to notify this very platform. You know, we have been broadcasting on King David Exploit Expose, but we have a restriction on King David Exploit Expose. We can't go live there. That is why I am here. We can't go live on King David Exploit Expose. That is why I am broadcasting here. Please follow this very platform and make sure you share the video. Make sure you share it so that other people will know where we are. You know, today is my first time of broadcasting on this very platform. That is why you see we have just very few people who have come around. So if you are lucky to be here today, share the program and make sure you reach out to everyone so that in our next program tomorrow, we'll have more people. So that in our next program tomorrow, we have more people. I have promised you and I've told you that I will continue to speak for Biafran people. I will continue to encourage Biafran people until we get to Biafra. And even after we have gotten Biafra, we will continue to encourage each other and stand firm until we have a better nation of our own. May Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect every Biafran, guide and protect every Oduduwan, guide and protect every Middle Beltan, guide and protect everyone that is genuinely seeking for freedom. May Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect the ESN, our men on the ground who are fighting day and night tirelessly for us. May Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect our Liberation Army, guide and protect the BNL and BNG. May Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect everyone that is genuinely fighting for our freedom. May Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect our media warriors, guide and protect the Umuada, guide and protect our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, wherever he is. May Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect our spokesperson, wherever he has traveled to, any place he's making case for us, wherever he's standing for us. May Chukwu Okukabema be with him, guide him, protect him, secure him, give him more wisdom, knowledge and understanding to continue to stand firm. May Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, wherever our supreme leader is at this material hour. May Chukwu Okukabema be with him. May Chukwu Okukabema continue to guide him, protect him, secure him. May Chukwu Okukabema continue to hold strong our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano. Whatever poison they have injected in his body, whatever attack against him, whatever spiritual or physical attack against Mazen Nandekano, it will never stand. It will never stand. it will never stand. May Chukwu Okikabima bring him back to us very soon, so that we will get into our promised land and continue to worship in truth and in spirit. I appreciate every one of you. Please share this program. We are going to be back here once again tomorrow to continue on this very platform until when they lift our ban on our main platform. Please share so that we can continue to reach out. No weapon formed or fashioned against the Biafran people shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, will prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Master Nandekano will prosper. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. And remember blessed. Thank you and stay safe. Bye-bye.